everybody, and welcome to Al Teaches Joe, Caves of Qud.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Al, and this episode of Caves of Qud is brought to you by our featured patron, Globula. Thank you, Globula, for being one of our awesome patrons. And I have been practicing this game for like a month and a half, Joe. I've really been trying to get good at Caves of Qud.
As we all know, when Albert masters a game, there's pretty much
and then I bring it to you, right? Like that was the plan
wrong.
was, I'm gonna get good, and then I'm gonna show you how to play.
Yep.
And I'm here to tell you, before we get started, this game is super hard. Super hard. I started 30 minutes before this call started. I was like, I'm gonna get a little more playtime in. I started a new character. I played and I died with like 10 minutes to spare. And I felt like I did a pretty good run with that character. That's the kind of game we're playing.
For the record, I think I've opened this, but I don't know that I've played it, so I'm going to be asking a lot of questions. This is for beginners.
Yes, and for beginners who don't want to learn from a complete expert.
Learn along with Joe and Al is what this sort of is, but right now Al's got some wisdom to impart.
So I would imagine everybody could figure out to click the new game option here for a new game. Now, as if you have played, you can get your last character, and boy is that handy for when you spend a bunch of time in the build screen and then that guy dies in the first 5 minutes and you maybe want to try that again. They have random character if you hate yourself, and then you can save your characters into the build library.
This is neat.
So, we're going to go with a new character,
Yeah, I want to
Joe.
see the character build.
And we have some options here.
Right.
So starting here, there is a branching path. On the top, we have mutated human, and on the bottom, we have true kin. True kin just means you're a normal person. You're like a regular human guy, which apparently is rare in this version of the world, which is sort of a future of our world.
You also may rebuke robots.
You may rebuke robots. You get a lot more attribute points to start with. You have access to cybernetics, as it says.
Attributes.
No, that's not how that works. They say that True Kin is the place to start for beginners. I hate True Kin.
Okay.
Even as a beginner, I much preferred Mutated Human, which, as you would imagine...
It seems like you've got a lot going on here in True Kin with bonus skills and...
You get... Well, cybernetics doesn't happen very early in the game, so you're likely to die way before that's useful.
Okay.
Rebuke robots, ditto. Archaeology of origins, like archaeology of origin. I have not gotten far enough into the game to even know what that means. Whereas if you're a mutated human, you can like shoot frickin' laser beams out of your eyes and stuff.
Frickin' laser beams.
That might have been an exaggeration, but not much.
I mean, an arcology is a city intended to be contained in a single structure, Al, so it's built into you. What you get, I'm guessing it's sort of Skyrim-ish, where the lizards have breathing powers, and the Khajiits are good at sneaking, and the Nords have something boring.
I want you to make this choice, because I'm showing you this
Let's
game,
go mutated human, let's do it. I want to shoot laser beams out of my eyes.
The other, I will complain here, I'm going back and forth between True Kin and Mutated Human. The difference is in how these menus light up from just a user standpoint. Not, like, super obvious. There's a lot to like about this game, but some stuff I will whine about. So now we gotta figure out where we're gonna put our points. This works similar to how it does in Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode, where as you put more points into a thing, it becomes more expensive. Not exactly one-to-one correlation with that, but you kind of understand that. So what do we want to do? You just want to get up to like
ego,
sort of a baseline. Oh yeah, ego is very important.
Is it?
Especially if we do a like a mental build.
I want to see what the ego tooltip is. Your ego score.
Okay, so ego score determines the potency of your mental mutations, your ability to haggle with merchants, and your ability to dominate the wills of other living creatures.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like charisma. I think we need to do an ego build.
Well, you don't want to not have anything.
I think we need to do an ego build.
We can have a strong ego build, okay? That's a very good strategy. It's a strategy I have implemented a lot. You want to go up to like 18, 19, or 20?
Or
24?
Yes, I want to go up as high as it can.
Joe wants to max out ego. I want everybody to know that I'm teaching Joe, and I want Joe to understand that there are other stats that if I was doing this, I would put more into.
I should also mention that the reason I'm doing that is because Albert has been on a charisma kick lately in the games he's playing. We're hoping for a full charisma build in Fallout 76. He's doing Fallout 4.
I'm going to put our remaining points that we could not spend on ego into intelligence, because the larger intelligence you have, the more experience points you get per level, which can be very handy.
And your ability to examine artifacts.
Yes. Strength is obvious, like you hit stuff and it dies. Willpower, the score modifies your cooldowns of your different abilities, which we'll get into. Toughness is how fast you die. So Joe wants to die quickly today.
No, we have a huge ego. This is the Albert build.
I'm not taking responsibility for this, sir.
I know. I don't intend to live long in the first one. For love of, I'm approaching this like Dwarf Fortress Adventure mode, where you're just like, and I'm dead.
Yes, that probably will happen. So since we have ego, I'm taking the wheel here and saying we are going to use Esper.
Yes.
Which very heavily uses the ego stats. We are going to be a monster. Huh?
What is Esper?
So Esper means ESP, mental abilities. All right, a Chimera is a physical mutation, so you can look at what these are. You can have burrowing claws to dig through walls. You can have a carapace that like protects you from stuff, but also yeah.
Oh man, you can fart into your hands and light it on fire.
Why not?
Heightened hearing.
Where's a fart? Where are you seeing a fart?
Corrosive gas generation.
Yes, that's fair. We can imagine that as a fart for sure.
How would we not?
You could have horns, but we're not going.
We're not going this route. I don't. Okay, you're tempting me with all these wonderful.
That will be another time. Here is, and again, I'm going to take the wheel because beguiling, in my mind, is a must-have.
Right.
Beguiling means you can take control of another creature, like a monster that's attacking you. You can go up to them and be like, "Hey, be my bud," and there's a chance that they will help you out instead of attacking you. And if it works on any level of monster,
maybe beguile creatures level 5 or lower.
Okay, as we level up, but they don't have to be our level. So some of the other stuff that you can do with True Kin, you can proselytize, they have to be your level or below. But you can get some really powerful monsters on your side with Beguile. So we're going to go with that.
These are hilarious. No disintegrations.
No disintegration. I like to also do... where'd it go? Sunder... No, not... Yeah, Sunder Mind.
Okay.
Which is just like...
Mind peel,
yeah, you just rip their brains apart. It's essentially an attack from afar.
Excellent. You're choosing a Cypher Vim, whatever the hell that means. Okay, yes.
That is a vampire thing.
Ah.
So you leech life force from creatures nearby.
So one thing I'm liking already about this game, I really like the splash screen, how it's like an old book cover. And they have new verbiage for old things, which is fun. I like their choice of vocab. What would you call, like... I didn't just say vampirism. Like, they have, like, a slang. They're like, siphon, obviously you drain, and then Vim is, I'm assuming, like, slang for life force.
Yes. So there's a lot of that inside the game as well. You'll see sort of... Okay, I'll just move on now.
Look at all this. Oh, my God.
We could go with the domination, which is similar to beguiling, except you take over, like... Instead of the creature helping you out,
you plop on the ground.
You lay down and you're taking over this thing now.
You can drive now that I've completely derailed.
I don't usually do this because I'm very nervous about leaving my body behind.
Yeah, what happens?
I assume it's still, vulnerable to attack, and you die if you get attacked. I like to go with ones we've already picked. Where am I at?
Or while you're looking around, I'm gonna add here that I'm not gonna play this game on the side for a bit. I'm gonna stay completely within Al's umbrella of knowledge. But I was just thinking that it's gonna be tough with all of this fun-looking stuff here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot to do. The thing is, some of them aren't. I don't think are as useful as other stuff.
Let's keep in mind, Albert lasted 20 minutes earlier, so.
We can do disintegration. Do you want to just like have a
no disintegrations?
No. Okay.
Jeez.
How about a force wall?
I mean, I'm just picking based on quotes from Star Wars. And
do you want to use the force?
Yes, sure.
We could, if we hadn't spent some of these things, we could get a force bubble, which would move with us. The force wall is different because it stays in one place, so we can like throw it down into
what do we have off? We got the Mind Rend. Okay, yes.
We've got Mind Rend and we've got Beguiling, which can turn an enemy into a friend. Won't always. Sometimes it makes them mad.
Gotcha. No disintegration. Stop it. Well, hang on.
We've only got one. What? Okay.
There is something with the word ego in it, so I'm sort of like, well, we went high on ego. Ego projection. What is that? Ooh,
so you just augment one physical attribute by an amount equal to twice your ego bonus?
That sounds high. Like a lot.
I don't know what this even means, but if this is what you want, we can get it.
We went with ego. We should do this, right? Yeah, perfect.
Okay, sure. I've never used this skill before, but Joe's asking for it. You want to do clairvoyance to pop it off?
I have no idea. I haven't even seen like the map in this game or anything.
No, we'll get there. We're getting there. Let's spend on clairvoyant.
Yes.
Another skill that I've never used before.
Perfect. Mental
We're
defects.
both learning now.
Wait, what?
Now we have subtypes to pick out of.
What?
So if you become an apostle, we can have even more ego, Joe. We also get the skills Intimidate, Proselytize, and Tactful.
This is madness.
If we become an Archanaut, which seems to be...
Inspector? What the hell is... Oh my god.
There's going to be like technology, like old technology around, and this will give you the ability to look at it and see like what is this stuff.
Sort of meta.
Yes.
I have looked through the achievements for the game. Have you eaten a bear yet?
I've eaten bear meat, bear jerky?
No, that's not it. I'll look at the achievement.
Okay.
Go on.
Each of these gives you... So, Archanaut's a very popular
this
choice.
Is reputation with... Okay, sorry.
Go ahead. I thought you were looking up the eaten bear thing.
I am, but Steam has to load.
Oh, let's just wait for
I
Joe
guess
to
I
look
could
up
use the
eaten bear.
internet. But the thing you clicked on last time had bear in it. I got excited.
Oh, yes. Plus 100 reputation with bears if you become a graybeard. We have minus strength, but plus willpower.
Regardless of the achievement, that's the wackiest. Never mind. I love these details.
It's not just a detail. Like, there are bears in the game, and if you have good reputation with them...
It's just like this. You have 100%... It's like, oh, yes. With someone who has no knowledge of how often bears appear, it's like, yeah, absolutely.
The bears appear very often. This gunslinger has steady hands for the pistol and is a weak spotter. I don't know what weak spotter means, Joe.
Okay, here it is, the third achievement. Eat an entire bear. Kill a bear and eat it. Just eat an entire bear. That's literally what the words say.
I don't know how that would work. Like, you can take their meat. I've never tried to just stand next to a thing and eat it.
Well, maybe we'll achievement hunt at some point, but right now we're, doing this.
We've got Marauder, which gives us strength, and we get axe proficiency and dismember.
Sound like us with our mind.
No, that's true. Pilgrim gets +2 willpower.
And oh god, I read that as
it's
Skittles.
Meditate, Fasting Way, Iron Mind, and Mind's Compass.
Okay, with our clairvoyance, that might go.
Well, Mind's Compass, I think, will stop us from getting lost.
And we have clairvoyance.
Or keep us from getting lost as often.
Like, I don't know, I don't know what any of these things do. I'm making this up based on the story I'm telling myself in my head.
That's fine. +2 toughness on the Nomad. We start with the recycling suit.
Wow!
Whatever that does. I think it gets us some of our pee back as water, which is a very important component of this
salt
game.
pans? Wait, is that real?
What?
What you just said about pee.
I mean, water is very important, so yes, I think it's probably true.
Wow.
It might also recycle your poop, too, but I don't want to think about that.
Is this yet another game where you poop? I play a lot of those games.
I have not encountered poop yet.
Pops up a lot.
Scholar gives us more intelligence, Gadget Inspector, Staunch Wounds, Heal, and then you get a lot of wilderness lore.
I read that as Heal Wilderness lore. I was like, your wilderness lore can take damage? Wow.
No. Warden... Did I click on it? There it is. We get extra strength. We get long blade proficiency and block. No, not for you.
We're not a jock, all right? Let's get that through your head. Maybe.
Water merchant gets more ego as well. So remember, the apostle had plus to ego. This one gives extra snake. Gives a snake oiler skill. You're allowed entrance to many settlements, not all. For the purposes of trade. Start with trade goods.
This one is bullet pointed for no good reason.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird. I guess they didn't want it to go all the way over.
Yeah.
And you get plus 200 reputation with water barons.
Alright.
And then the final one is water vine farmer. You get toughness, cooking and gathering. Gathering and harvestry are both like really nice because you can walk by plants. You can get a lot of these skills later on, but to start with them,
yeah, I was gonna ask that.
There's some plants that
anything from scratch, like DF, like Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, I think so. You do have to have a high enough level in that skill. So like some skills require intelligence or strength or
Fair
ego. And we don't have much of anything but ego.
So we gotta roll with ego.
We might have to level up some of
That's what I say. We gotta go heavy into ego.
Do you want to go even heavier into ego with apostle?
Or water merchant?
Or water merchant. Which one do you like, since you're heavy on the ego right now?
Water merchant. Whatever the hell snake oiler is, that's...
Okay.
Boom.
What are we going to call our guy?
Well, not whatever that is at the bottom.
What? Oh, that's our... So this is... If somebody wants to build this character, they can type that in. We can save it to our library as... Dumb...
Joe's first?
Ego build?
Yes. Let's name it Joe. Just to really rub it in here.
Joe.
Interesting. Very good. Touche, good sir. Touche.
It's a game with like weird language and stuff.
I get it. We have Crocs.
Okay, so here is this.
Oh god, we're wearing Crocs!
What?
Oh, B, we would wear Crocs.
Oh. Yes, no, there are Crocs in this game. So we're gonna do this, Joe.
I get it. I understand sort of.
We're gonna go to Joppa. Because you think that you could go to any of these, but that's only if you want to die even faster than you already would.
It's gonna be so hard not to play this. I might take that back.
It's tough. It's real tough. So we're gonna do the recommended for new players start in Joppa, which is a town where everything is like this town is always the same.
Right.
There are some variability.
Wow, look at all this.
This is not the capital, no. This is us down here.
Okay.
Okay.
I would not have guessed that.
And we can walk around.
Is time passing as we stand?
No.
Okay, so you gotta move.
Only as we move. Right. We move with the number pad, so we can go up, left, right, or down, left. And then the diagonal keys as well.
You're getting real close with that left and right stuff. It's good.
One of these days. And we're going to go
What's that guy?
What?
What is that? What is this guy?
The red guy?
Yeah.
He's somebody we're going to talk to. He's like a town guard.
All right. How do we talk?
This is Mehmet. He says,
live
and drink, friend.
All right. How do we talk?
We're talking right now.
How do we... I don't know how to play the game.
Oh, right. Okay.
Hal teaches
Joe. Again. We walk up to this guy with our arrow keys. And you hit space. You hit space to interact with almost everything in the game.
All right.
Anything that's in the world, at least. So you hit space, and this comes up. It says, live and drink, friend. May you find shade in Joppa. You can say, what can you tell me about Joppa? And you can select this also with space. Probably hit enter with it, but your fingers are going to be by space for a lot of this, so I just use space. You would be wise to speak with Elder Irudad. Look for his hut to the north. Which is
there was some sort of dance we could have just done, but we picked this.
Yeah.
Well, it's gone now.
Well, do you want to do the dance, Joe?
I was just saying.
The reason we really want to talk to this guy, though, is to get this. I am in search of work. To which he says, some critters are eating our water vine. Farouk claims he saw one slinking around a vine patch. Ugly little thing, he says. Pale, white, 8 legs, and ear-splitting whine. I noticed a bit of red dirt in the water vine pool. The same we find in the soil at the nearby cave at the north. We call Red Rock.
This guy's got it all figured out.
Travel to Red Rock and kill as many of these critters as you can. Bring back the corpse of one, too. Elder Irudad will reward your efforts. And this is a quest, which we can accept, and we will. We could be like, nah.
I wonder if,
But we are going to accept it because we need...
The game whoa. The game as wacky as this, I kind of wonder if refusing quests after a while makes you, like ups your hoitiness factor. Can we... Whoops. All right. What did we do?
I walked over to the Zealot of the 6-Day Stilt. He's right there.
Gotcha.
This is him.
Okay, hang on. I did want to just get some UI stuff covered here.
Okay.
Okay, those are our stats on the upper left. QN. Strength, agility, QN. What's QN?
Not a clue, man.
Right. Toronto.
Yep.
Wigs. Wit. I don't even remember the stats anymore. MS. Do you know? What can you tell me about what's going on the left of the screen?
Agility is 15.
I got
Willpower is 15. Ego's 26. Intelligence 16. The not getting killed. Toughness is 14. Strength is 15.
Okay. What about the other stuff? AV, DV, MA.
AV is attack something. DV is defense.
I'm gonna go with value.
Something. Okay, sure.
T.
No clue.
Do you Albert teaches Joe. Caves of Qud. Number 199 out of 225.
I don't know what that is either, but I do know that the HP stands for hit points, and that's how healthy you are.
Look up some of this. You have received a new quest. What's eating the water vine?
Yes.
Starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
We're gonna get another quest here.
Do the dance. Oh wait, you can't. Oh wait.
What?
I thought this guy would have the dance thing that we could do, but it doesn't have it.
Wanderer, orphan of the salt, hear me! To the north and the west, through the great salt desert, the 6-Day Stilt splits the earth in two. Seek there the grandeur of Shekinah, first among fathers. Release yourself from the burden that Chrome bears on your sickly flesh. Go now!
The Zealot of the 6-Day Stilt being played by Thor of the Marvel Universe.
Deliverance waits for all pilgrims. At the site you will find the cathedral, magnificent in its splendor. There are statues erected in honor of the Argent Fathers. There are sublime reliefs depicting our most cherished occasions. Here too, the wisdom of Eshelstadt, too.
The second.
Our highest priest. And make a donation at the sacred well. This guy's making going to church sound really cool. Worship at the light structure of Shekinah himself. You will find other pilgrims among the merchant tents at the Stilt Grounds Bazaar. Other converts and priests. You will be among friends. Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay, I cannot find anything about this. QN, quickness, how much stuff you can do. MS, movement speed, how fast you move. T, temperature, how hot is it? In Celsius, keep in mind.
What is MA?
MA. I don't know.
Mass? So now we've gotten 2 quests. There's 2 more we can get. We're going to go up here by this thing, which is a statue in a little shrine. And we're going to look at it. And it'll tell us the shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Yadonk III. Or Yadak.
3, yes.
That's tough to say. Anyway, that guy in that year won a decisive victory against the combined forces of the moment-worshipping district of Kirkchitara. I've never read any of these out loud, so it's very difficult. At the bloody Battle of Animur. As a result of the battle, Animur was so rife with the smashed rubble that it was renamed the Mighty Flats.
Wow.
You discovered the location of that place.
Great.
Chosen quadrangle. And we receive a new quest to visit there.
That's interesting. That's like the miscellaneous quests in Fallout, where it's like you just kind of hear something and all of a sudden it's like, hey, you should check that out. Can we track quests?
What now?
Can we track quests?
Yes, we can. So that is under... Nope, not inventory. Yes, we can! All we have to do is hit Q.
You're gonna edit that out, you jerk.
Yes, I am!
Alright, which quest are we doing?
Well, we're gonna... So let's see... There's one more quest to get.
Oh, okay.
In this area, and we're gonna get it in just a second here.
Mental Armor, MA, by the way.
Okay. That is for mental attacks against you, like Sunder Mind, which we have. We're going to talk to this guy.
Hello.
So now in this case, I hit space next to him, and it asked me to select a direction, which I did using the number 1 because that's the lower left diagonal, to indicate that that's who I wanted to. Because
you have that other stuff around you, whatever those are, tables.
I think so.
Right.
Anyway, this guy mumbling, tensile strength of Rebel but lacking in dynasticity, red truth rending the M-band would Oh, I didn't notice you there. That's because I was ignoring you. Noting its yield of synthetic linseed solvent. Unexpected derivation from the client constant. Must you disturb me? What are you, some kind of treasure hunter? At the very least, make yourself useful and bring me a knick-knack from one of the caves. I may reward you. Where can I find such a cave? There are caves everywhere, you dolt. This is Qud. Try the rust wells just east of here. Say, I will return with your knick-knack, accept quest. And we have the quest.
Sweet.
Now, we could go to those caves and look for the knick-knack. However, we could also look around the town first and steal everything from the chests. Which is what we are definitely going to do right now. We just picked up this weird artifact.
Right.
That is what he wants.
Who?
Some of them, the guy we just got the quest from. Argyle is his name.
Right.
Like the socks.
Okay.
And we're lucky because here's another weird artifact. These are randomized.
Right.
On what they have in them each turn, but we were lucky to get 2 weird artifacts because we're gonna go. Oh, we are encumbered. Wow.
Sweet.
If we had put more into strength, this wouldn't be such a problem.
Studded leather armor is pretty heavy.
Can we wear it? Equip? Oh, we were already wearing studded leather armor. I guess we'll drop it. And then there's one more chest down here.
Any element of don't steal our stuff in the game?
If they see you, if you leave the door open like an idiot, then they will come after you. And also there's a cat that just wanders around from time to time, and he will get very mad at you if he's in the room when you're stealing the stuff. Now we're going to go to these artifacts and take a look. So we hit space on them, and then go down to, I guess they don't let me cycle around, but I'm going to hit X to examine. That's a poison gas grenade Mark 1.
Oh.
Gonna examine this one. High explosive grenade Mark 1.
Quote-unquote artifact seem very,
And an acid gas grenade Mark 1.
Good God. Okay.
I don't know what this rosy tube is. Oh, it's a salve injector. So this is a first aid thing. If you're doing really bad, you use the salve injector. If you play as True Kin, you start off with like 5 or 6 of those, which is nice.
Right.
A lot of times when you play as a mutant, you start with Mystery Meat. Mystery Meat's amazing because it instantly takes you to full HP.
There's that cat.
Yep. You can pet him if you want. We're going to go back to this guy and say, here's your knick-knack that I stole out of... So we can give him the painted stun rod, the acid gas grenade, the high explosive grenade, or the poison gas grenade.
These colors mean anything?
And he wants us to get another trinket, another thing, which we already have. We finished it. Painted stun rod, that means just it's decorated, so it's worth more.
Okay.
We're gonna try to trade that, though. I'm gonna give him
was the green
acid gas grenade. It just indicates what kind of a weapon it is.
Okay.
We've gained a level, and we are now level 2.
Woo!
You gain 2 hit points, 74 skill points, and 1 mutation point. And we have completed that quest. Now he's going to give us yet another quest. Quite impressive, treasure hunter. Maybe you're fit to poke around my workshop here. I've been wanting another apprentice. So unfortunate what happened to Screff, what with the disembowelment and all. Take a seat there. All right. Now let me explain. I'm on the cusp of a grand discovery. When I'm done assembling the weird wire conduit, you'll be able to speak to anyone from here to Caiaphas. First, though, I'm going to need some copper wire, as much as you can find, at least 200 feet. You should be able to scavenge enough from the rust wells and nearby caves. And you say, yeah, I'll go do that.
Whoa, what
now we have leveled up. That little musical note going up from us was an indication that we are now leveled up.
Oh, what did you hit to get here?
I hit P. Thank you for asking. I've played enough of this where the interface is second nature now, but not like enough to actually survive. So can keep asking questions of things that I should be saying out loud.
I intend to. That's why I'm here.
What
the hell's happening?
We have 75 skill points. That's what this is up here, or 74. I'm sorry. That's how numbers work. And we can put them into things like if we had 100, we could get by persuasion. We do not have that though. We have. No, we do not have. We could get wayfaring and make camp, which is excellent. When we have enough, we should definitely do that. We don't have to spend these right now.
Okay, wait. So this is a sub. So we have to get wayfaring and then make camp.
Correct. You start with wayfaring. Every big skill gets you a under skill. So like for instance, if I buy axe, I automatically get axe proficiency. If I buy acrobatics, automatically get swift reflexes. But then underneath of that, you get more skills in that tree that you can upgrade.
Got you.
I personally would prefer just to wait until we have 100 so that we can get make camp. Because make camp lets you essentially just scrounge food from around where you are and cook it into a meal. So every time you're hungry, if there's not enemies around, you can just make food. And not be hungry anymore.
Right.
Oh, but we also have, I forgot to mention the other screen, this one over here. I got to this 7 and 9 navigate between these tabs.
See that?
And there's tinkering as well, which we don't have anything. But we have mutation points, which we could spend if we didn't have an insane amount of ego and a bunch of ego powers.
What? Like, what?
Well, so every time you increment ego,
yes,
it makes this go up.
Right.
And you can't have this be a certain level higher than your current, what's the XP level? So we're at level 2 right now.
Right.
And with how the ego is listed at 26, these are all like level 10 skills that we are able to use.
Right.
So we have to wait a while before we can go and get more stuff.
We can buy a new one for 4 points. How many points did we get?
We only got 1.
Where's the
points? We will have 4 points before we can spend any mutation points on our current stuff.
Oh, there it is. Mutation points, attribute points, skill points.
Yes. We don't have any attribute points. When we do get those, we can spend them to like get more strength so we can carry some stuff.
Now.
We're very close to getting to the next level too. We're at XP 225.
Point to it.
I'm sorry, we're 228 till next level. Well, 228 was
Point to
level.
it! Alright, don't point to it.
Oh, okay.
Key mapping. I forget how to get here.
Right here. So we're level 2.
How did we get in here again?
We hit P for power.
Right. Okay.
And this is how much more we have left. So this is our current XP. Obviously, as you go up, you get more XP.
Yes.
So we are ready to go a-questing.
Okay.
None of these other houses have any chests in them. That's not randomized. You can go in there if you want.
Okay, so you already know the layout of where you can steal stuff from.
Yeah, I know it super well. I know it far better than I really wish that I did. Now, we are going to... To navigate the world here, you can slow travel by going to the edge of the screen, and it builds a new area. Sort of not completely at random, but, you know, generates what's going to be in there. And then they have the tooltip here, which is going to cover what I was about to tell you, that you can go to the world map by pressing the minus button on the number pad. Now, I know that logically speaking, you'd say, well, minus might be down, but because it's above plus, it takes you up.
Zooms
and
out.
If you're on the surface level, it goes up to the world map. If you're near stairs, then plus and minus will take you up and down the stairs.
Oh, that's... okay.
It's very intuitive once you're looking at how the number pad is laid out, because plus is under minus. So if you want to go down, you press the key on the bottom. But, yes.
So.
And then this is what the area outside of town looks like. There's some farmers here that we could just, you know...
Hi.
Not really do anything with.
What's that?
This is and I'm going to hit L here so that you can look at things. Glowfish.
Woo!
Luminescent flecks flit beneath the surface water. Base demeanor, docile. Now,
perfect?
This perfect means it has not been harmed at all.
Oh.
That is... Now, if we were a true
life.
kin, we would be able to see exactly what its HP was. There's a very handy skill. I believe you can get it as a mutant eventually, but right now we just get the equivalent of bloodied or bruised or whatever. It's perfect, injured. I think there's bloody, and then there's like super bloody. We'll see it when we do combat. Now, normally these guys won't do anything to you, right? Like if you walk into them, which would normally be your attack option, they'll just swap places with you.
Okay.
But let's say that you want to level up your skills before you go and fight some actual monsters. You can attack them by holding down Control and then hitting in the direction that you want to attack. And now we're hitting him, and he's dead.
Yay!
We've got the glowfish. He's dead.
We're number 1.
Yes. I also wanted to show you, since I'm over here by Control on the keyboard, if you hit Alt, it shows you the beings that you can see without anything else on the map, and that's super helpful in some areas where it tells you, like, oh, you saw a bad thing, and you're like, where did I see it, though? What was what?
You don't see anything to explore?
Oh, yes, so I hit 0 at the bottom of the number pad.
Right.
Which is a button called Auto Explore, which lets you look around the map at the things that you can reach. It stops if it sees anything that's a threat to you, but in this case, we've already revealed the entire map, so there's no point in doing that. I'll try to do it here because here it seems to be darker for some reason. We have a torch out, and you can, or maybe that's just that we're blocked by trees. But anyway, I'm going to go hit 0, and you can see what happens. And we run around. Yeah.
Fancy.
Now, remember how I talked about how that like you can fight the things in the water here?
Yes.
So these glowfish, they're great. You can fight them all day long. And
can we use our powers on them? What are we killing them with?
We could use our powers on them. You want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay, so to use our powers, we hit the A key. And we have these different abilities.
Look at this. We can boost our strength.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Let's
or boost our agility, or boost our toughness.
We
but we're going to
camp.
use...
It's right there.
Oh. It's interesting. I don't know what the make camp option was in the powers menu then. You want to see making camp, Joe?
No, I just was saying. You lied to me.
I didn't mean to.
I want to sunder some fish's minds.
Okay. Well, I want to finish explaining something before we do that. So, just for like baby beginners, which I still kind of basically am, you can fight these glowfish and you'll be fine. You do take your life into your own hands when you fight a glow pad.
Wow, really?
They will hit back real hard, and if you are not high in HP,
that just seems like a
will
troll.
Die. What?
That just seems like a troll. They were like, we'll make the fish super easy, but if you
yeah,
attack
and
a lily pad...
pads?
Yeah.
No, they, like, I'm not going to show you because I'll die, and I'm not interested in that. We'll go ahead and sunder the mind. Now, you can see here where it says D1 on the list on the right to the right of Sunder Mind. That means that we can go here and select this with space, or it's mapped currently, and we can change how it's mapped to just the number 1 on the upper row of keys, because I've mapped it previously. And we'll just hit, boom, we splattered him.
Woo!
So that's
35 damage. Is that good?
That's a lot of damage, yes. That's probably about 20 more hit points than he actually had in his body. So yes, that was good damage. Yeah. Let's say that we've been hit by somebody. Actually, let's you know what? No, I was gonna get into a fight with the glow pad, but let's
boost our toughness, and then get into a fight with the glow pad.
That's a temporary effect, though. I don't want to use that until we like need it.
Well, we don't get it back.
So,
whoa.
Here, I've hit the minus sign. We're on the world map now. This takes us up to sort of the overview. This is fast travel. You can, as you move around, get lost. Now, I'm going to show you down here, the chosen quadrangle. This is the quest that we got from that statue.
Mm-hmm.
It does not always appear in the same spot. It always appears generally around here, and you can tell which one it is because everything else is always the same. So over here we have the rust wells. There's always 3 of them. Now, they'll look different depending on when you get there, how they're generated, but they're always in the same place. This is red rock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then up here is the rusted archway. Okay. So we have our quest to fetch the wire, the weird wire for Argyle.
Yes.
And to do that, What?
The talking sock?
Yes, correct. We would go over to these rust wells, and we'll do that. So there's a couple of things. We can go down, if we just go and touch this green thing on the lower left, down here, that will give us some experience points. And going up here is where they wanted us to investigate those weird creatures that were eating the water vine.
Mm-hmm. Are you using your mouse or the keypad?
I used L and then the keypad.
Okay.
That just going there also gets you experience points. I think we're gonna do that first. So just dropping in, and we get the notification.
Oh.
You finish the step, travel to Red Rock, receive 50 XP. Fortunately, we're not surrounded by enemies, which can happen as you drop in. Okay. We're gonna just go back to the world map. We're gonna travel down here to Joppa, and then over to this. Now we've become lost.
Ooh, how?
We have to.
What?
It says you're lost.
I understand that. I can still see us on the map.
It just happens at random.
How do we get our surroundings back?
We explore an indefinable amount of area.
There's a road. That seems. Whoa!
Yes.
Was that the auto explorer?
Yes. So I hit 0. Fortunately, there's no bad stuff here. We've regained our bearings. That does not always happen that fast. What?
There's deadly lily pads.
They're not deadly unless you attack them. One of the strategies you can use if you become lost, if you're near something that you know as a landmark, you can just like walk towards that landmark, and you're more likely to get the stuff.
250 XP.
Yeah.
Woo!
Gained a level. We're now level 3.
USA.
Gained 3 hit points.
USA.
74 skill points.
We're unstoppable.
Yes. We do have to kill these monkeys though.
What? Of course we do.
Because they're not gonna let us away. Let's look at who's the best. Easy, average. Let's try.
Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go look at the monkeys
so I hit
again.
L.
Okay, that's us. From
That's
atop
a baboon,
his stunning boulder, this small monkey peers at you with eyes. Okay. Easy, hostile. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, the 12-ringed baboon Sophisticate.
Yes.
What in God's name?
She's loved by baboons. Hated by newly sentient beings.
For selling
a map of their vaults to adventurers.
What? God, what has this monkey been up to?
Let's see. She has equipped Vicious Bite and Small Stone. Should we try to talk to her?
Yeah.
Refuses to speak to us. Usually that's what happens with enemies.
Can we?
We can try to get her to be our friend.
Sure.
This may or may not work.
Right.
It worked.
Well, no, that's more than friends, Albert.
You lovingly. That means that it worked.
You gave her the wrong signals.
No, that's the signal you wanted to give her.
Whoa.
She will fight for us now.
All right. Will she sell maps of...
I don't know. Let's find out.
What?
Oh, I don't think we can talk to people who we've beguiled. So we're going to get in a fight with these baboons.
Of course.
Which just involves us, like, moving towards them. We hit him with our torch. Oh, we don't have a weapon equipped, Joe. So that's not great.
Why would we not use our brain stuff?
We could. There's cooldowns on the brain stuff, though. So,
okay.
For instance, the ability Sunder Mind we can use, but then we'll have to...
55
like, there will be combat we have to do.
Gotcha.
And the kind of combat where you would kind of wish that maybe you have more than 13 strength. But, you know, them's the breaks, kids.
I'm not feeling that at all. Can we throw this stone at them?
We probably could. I'm going to go ahead and equip the battle axe. Just before you have an auto-equip. So we can grab this. We're going to equip it, and we're going to hit, I think, T to throw?
Oh, yeah. Well, what?
I've become confused.
What did you do?
I get hit by somebody off screen.
Why does it say Wuchichachamaha in the upper left?
I think that's... Well, oh, no, okay, that is, I think, a result of being confused. So that you see the map has also become scrambled?
I guess, yes.
It's not in the same order that it was.
Fair enough.
Somebody in this map is more powerful than baboons. So we're gonna run away.
We passed by a Durjurmama. Does the monkey come with us?
Ah, there's so many monkeys! Why? I cannot examine things while I'm confused.
Where's our monkey friend? Why aren't they attacking?
Well, they're not confused. So they're down there with the,
I see the other question mark. Yeah.
Now, one of the useful things is if you have an animal friend and they're like they're not dead, if you move to the next tile, no matter where they are on the map, they'll end up right next to you.
Okay.
But we have to run away now. Because things are real bad.
We're taking 1 damage from the Wahamamits Upachubachacha.
Yeah. We're gonna sprint.
This is very Albert.
And no, this is very Qud. Okay, we're not confused anymore. We don't have the question mark.
Right.
Let's go ahead and try to sunder the mind of one of these monkeys,
Mm-hmm.
so our friend monkey doesn't die. Sunders his mind for 21 damage. I think he's dead. We are gonna keep running though.
And our monkey's just gonna sit there and hold him off.
Yeah, the baboon died. We spot a wine weep, which is a mushroom that just like drops wine on the ground.
Sweet.
Well, it might be a little bit oaky.
What exactly are we doing now?
I'm running away, trying to regain health. So you can see that we're regaining health as we run.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Also, our character has turned green when he was yellow.
Okay. Yes. What is that?
What is what?
Green. We're higher in health. Is that what's going on?
Yes. So white is perfect. Green is, well, pretty okay.
Gotcha.
Yellow is you're starting to hurt, and red is you're in trouble now.
Mm-hmm.
We are in trouble, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
We are surrounded by baboons. That's not my friend Baboon. She died. No, it is.
I don't know if she's our friend still. Is she our friend still?
I thought she got killed. It said Baboon dies, and I thought it was my buddy. Oh boy. We have 6 HP.
What do you just keep hitting buttons?
I was trying to hit the baboon. But we're being shot from off screen. Okay. We're gonna die.
I don't know. Boost our toughness. So we don't even want to use the abilities we have. See?
Okay, here's the other thing we're gonna do. We're going to use that salve injector we got.
Ooh. Mmm.
Now our HP has gone way up.
No, that was the toughness. We just gained 10 XP. I don't know what the
salving
did. I don't know what the salve did. Oh, they start to close. I think we heal faster?
Yes, we do.
There we go.
Man, this is not great.
What do you mean? We have 39
There
HP.
are
And a mind flend ready. And a monkey.
somebody shooting arrows at us that we cannot see.
Clearly they're coming from the upper right. There he is. Get him.
Got him.
There's another one. I know,
Yeah,
I have to
there
say... It's baffling to me that you... Okay.
What are you trying to... What are you
I don't know, you're just like, I don't want to use my abilities. I'll just
My
hit people
toughness
with a
returns
stick.
to normal.
What?
My toughness was just returned to normal, Joe.
Yeah, but I saved us. We're at 52 minutes.
We're here.
Right.
Okay. We've escaped. We almost did not. We're gonna move 1 square over, and our HP will go back up to max. Because enough time has passed. That's how this works. And that is gonna do it for episode 1 of Joe Teaches Al.
Yep.
Caves of Qud.
You said that perfectly.
I was so stressed out I forgot the name of the game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You'll hear it.
Yeah.
Goodbye, all. Remember, if you like what you see, subscribe on YouTube and support us on Patreon. Every little bit helps, and you become an awesome... What is it called?
Patron?
Yeah, no, the special person at the beginning.
Oh, you could become a... Yes, you could become a featured patron.
Yes, and also
of one of these videos. Do you want to say that sentence again and I can edit it so that it sounds like a normal human thing, or...?
Remember, if you like what you've been watching, check out our other stuff. Albert and I play a number of games.